Hey everyone, this is Mai with Rubato Music Therapy, and today I want to talk about job prospects in the field of music therapy. Things are a little bit different right now because of Corona, but generally speaking, there's more and more research coming out about the benefits of music therapy, and more people are becoming aware. So in that aspect, music therapy is looking pretty good. As music therapists, we have to create the demand for music therapy in the world. We are going to need to constantly advocate and speak up about the benefits of music therapy, because not everybody knows and not everybody has the right idea of what music therapy is. Even if you do find a full-time job, you are still going to be constantly advocating. This is just part of the job. Are you going to be able to find a full-time music therapy job right off the bat after internship? Maybe. I know from my own personal experience, I actually had a really hard time finding a job. I was contracting out with my internship director and a few different private practices in the area, but I still just wasn't making enough money to survive until I moved out to California. Most music therapists that I know do typically supplement their income with teaching lessons or working with several different private practices, or they got their social work or counseling degree and they also do talk therapy on the side. There's lots of different options that we have as music therapists. It's just not always the easiest road. I've never held a full-time position at a hospital or a nursing home or a school. But personally speaking, I think that working in private practice is the best route to go for music therapists. If you are a new music therapist fresh out of internship, the first thing that I would do is reach out to all the private practices in the area that you're looking at. Ask them if they need any help. Ask if they want to just sit down and talk about music therapy. Getting to know the people in this field is one of the most important things that you can do, especially because it's so small and niche. The more people that you know, the more people will be able to send you recommendations or send you over clients if they don't have any room for them. So personally, I really like working in private practice, and I really like private practice because of the flexibility that it gives me. When I work in private practice, I can practice music therapy in a way that best resonates with me. I can create my own schedule. I can charge my own rates. So there's a couple ways that you can work within the private practice realm. And the first way is as a subcontractor or independent contractor, and the second way is as an employee. And they both have their benefits and their downfalls. Most of the time, if you're looking for a job in the private practice realm, you're probably looking at becoming a subcontractor. As a subcontractor, the company or the person that you're working with pays you the full amount for your services. So that means that you have to take out taxes at the end of the year. You are responsible for keeping track of your mileage and all of your business expenses. But this also means that you're self-employed, so you can actually go out and work for several different companies or private practices if you'd like. As a contractor, you also don't receive any benefits. So that's something that you're going to have to take into consideration in deciding whether being a contractor or employee is better for you. As an employee, you typically work for one company or person, and they are responsible for all of your tax forms. So your tax season is really easy. They'll send you a W-2 and you just have to submit that. You can also receive some benefits, though depending on what private practice you work with, they may or may not be worth it. Personally, I like contracting more because it gives me a lot more flexibility in how I work, and I get to choose the kinds of benefits that I want for myself. So how do we create demand for music therapy? This is so important as a music therapist. We need to be advocating and talking about all the amazing work that we do so that more people can benefit from it. I like to call people in the area that work with populations that I'm interested in. Call them and ask them if they've ever heard of music therapy, if they're interested in hearing more about it and how it can benefit their clients. So I was astonished at how many people didn't know about music therapy and were excited and were interested, and all I needed to do was call them. Another way you can create demand for music therapy is to know the research. This is so important because so much of my time advocating is also addressing the misconceptions that people have about what music therapy is and what it looks like. When you can back up your claims with facts and research, more people are going to understand how impressive and important music therapy is. Being passionate is an amazing way to create demand for music therapy. The more excited you are about music therapy, the more excited other people are going to get. And the more they're gonna wonder, how can music therapy benefit me? How can it benefit my kid or my family member? The last one is putting yourself out there, and this is just one of the scariest things ever. Let yourself be heard. The more that we talk about music therapy and the more that we let ourselves out there, the more that people are going to understand and want our services. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking about music therapy or wondering if music therapy is right for them, and that is amazing. That's what's so important about these videos for me, is that it's educating people and reaching people and making them want to pursue music therapy. If you have any questions about what it's like being a music therapist, and in particular being a music therapist working in private practice, feel free to reach out or leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys next time.